Hey everybody, welcome. We're going to jump back into this Premier Zendikar draft that we started. Let's take a look at the deck. I believe it's called Shake because it's got some bad pot in it with our friend the Nectar Pot. I don't love playing it, but we need twos enough here to survive. I'm in your way though. Here, I'll get out of your way so you can take a look at the deck real quick before we get going. We are splashing for Zareth San. We have Reclaim and some other stuff. Oh, the Regrowth and 2 Swamps. So we got 4 sources for Zareth San. And we are kind of doing the weird amulet thing. You know, green, blue, wizard-ish. Good enough. Jinx cannot watch this deck. Be well, Jinx. We can keep this. Because we're splashing a Zareth San that he can't abide, apparently. It's alright. Whatever. You can ask Wizards why it would be bad, but all you need to know is that why it would be bad is that Wizards is saying don't do it and you'll get in trouble for doing it. That's why it's bad for us. Why is it bad for Wizards? They want to know who is, to the best of their ability, who is behind the various accounts that they see. I'm going to play the Wizard as land. We have a Stomper in hand. Hey, whatever you need to do for your mental health, if it's not hurting anybody else, you do that. If that means I don't want to watch this game because it makes me angry, great. You know, be healthy, be well. I'm gonna go, let's see, this says sack a land, 2 basics, so we're gonna play Swamp and probably just ramp up with the Regrowth. This is a bit uncomfortable. But yeah, we can Regrowth for islands. Or 1 island, 1 forest. We'll see. Sproutling needs 2 green to kick. We'll have 2 green when we need to, I suppose. Definitely island. Not sure what we might need triple for first, but I suppose it could actually be green. Like we might need triple green before we need triple blue. So I'm going to go with island forest. Kick the roost here. We're a little behind on life, but we're going to try and catch up. Dionysus, move on. I don't know what you're... Like, don't do it and stop talking about it. I'm gonna time you out if I hear any more about account selling. Everybody, don't buy and sell arena accounts. Don't do it. And now, end it. Fenor's not going to answer, D. You're going to go do your own research. And you're going to stop talking about it here. Well, there's an argument to be made for kicking the Arbor Mage and forcing this Blight Priest to block the Drake. This is a pretty good thing to kill with the Celebrant out. It's kind of a weird turn, but I like it because we also get another Drake off of the Arbor Mage, and then if we trade off the Arbor Mage, we can get it back with the Sproutling, so we can kind of make the world go around here. Obviously, fledgling is becoming a problem, but when we, if we can get rid of this Arbor Mage, we don't need a target to kick the Sproutling. It would be nice, you know, extra bonus to get one, especially since that would then create another roost when you kicked it another time. But we're going to say no blocks here and see about, you know, if they're out of lands, we may have enough in the air to defend against anything they could even kite sail up and attack with. Infiltrator. We could start stomping. We're just too low on life here. I mean, we're just dead to a land next turn where we have to chump. You know, we're chumping based on with land. So maybe I need to make another. Maybe we kick a Sproutling for no value just to make another Drake. So kicker for 2 mana, make another 2/2 flyer. The other option would be to Stomper and set up a 4/3 that might be able to launch up and block something. I'm going to go Sproutling, no value kick. Or Drake value kick. If they don't have a land, we might be okay, question mark. If they have a land, we're pretty done for. But at least we have 4 power in the air right now. But a 5/5 fledgling is just going to be real rough. 5/5 Scion would also be really rough. Wow. Really annoying to face some sort of broken clerics deck. That's some nonsense. Well, ambush, not bad, but we don't really have anything but a 3/3. We could trade for the Blight Priest, and maybe again we just have to do that. I mean, we can ambush and trade, which is not our favorite, but I think we have to do it, and then we can play the Infiltrator. You say play Stomper. But we're not dead if they don't have any more land. I guess we go to 1 because they get to... No, I think we're dead if we play Stomper. I'd rather take out a flyer, but maybe we... Yeah, but let's ambush while they're attacking, right? And then... Yeah, all right. I just feel like they're going to go fledgling and we're in super trouble. At least ambush next turn is now a real ambush instead of a trade. Now we would chump fledgling, trade for priest, and take the Scion. If they're going to do it this way, we may have to just try and take out the Scion. You know, I don't know how we win from here. If they had a land, they played a land. So if this is all land, oh, Banneret just Banneret forces it. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for the Banneret call. We're just dead. But we'll make the requisite chumps. Yeah, it's hard to be too mad about losing to a nice-looking white-black deck after we did what we did earlier this stream. Coral Helm is a blocker. It may find us a kicker spell, but I doubt it's going to find anything we want to play over Ambush. Reclaim. Might of Marasa. Another Sproutling is in there. Another Arbor Mage. No Into the Royal, so I wonder if we can... We might have to, like, play the Wizard and threaten. I think we're just dead. But I'll go Chronicler, see if we find anything, and then we at least have the ambush. If they don't have a land, we're not super dead. Do we need to attack to have a chance? Probably. Got blockers. Really, we're hoping that we take out the Scion or even the Fledgling. Yeah, we just let that happen for now. They're top decking. Let's see what they draw. Might just be we're dead though. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with that. I just feel like this game is so far gone. Hey, look, it's our deck. Man, our deck was good. And here's a worse version of it kicking our butts like it's nothing. I'm going to scoop it up. We can't beat this. Yeah, let's face one more sicko white-black cleric deck and just 1-3 with this deck. Jinx knows exactly what he's missing. Being exposed to a splash choice that causes him mental anguish. This looks like a bit of all right. How do you want to sequence this? This is a place where we could reclaim for a island to make sure we roost on 4. And then that gives us a Sproutling. This gives us a second green. I'm going to hold the recovery too. I'm going to hold everything. Fenrir likes the reclaim play. Especially since we do a green source, you could go for it, but maybe we'll learn some more here. Just gonna go Nectar Pot here, though. Next turn we can recovery as land if we want. Or just reclaim if we want. We're gonna draw a land, though. We're gonna draw like an island and be never punished. I hear you, but we can also do all of that kind of in sequence anyway. I like Roost of Drakes into kicked Reclaim, into kicked Sproutling, into kicked Arbor Mage, you know. We got a lot of places to go if we find a natural island. Didn't find a natural island, but with the natural forest, we definitely hold the recovery. And now I think we go for the Reclaim Find Island. In fact, don't even need to play this. We can Reclaim Find Island and they won't know exactly the state of our hand. But all of our Roost of Drakes shenanigans don't matter if we don't have the second blue. So may as well go get the second blue. Not blocking if they can make it attack, so we're going to attack. Visionary, not bad either, but of course we're going to get our Drake on. And I'll block a squid if they send in. We have enough Drake generation that I'm willing to use my Drakes as removal if presented with the opportunity, or use them as a way to extract combat tricks from Oppo's hand. Balaged Recovery means we probably get to, you know, we can re-Sproutling and get it all going again if the Sproutling dies. Rock Slide, you say? Well, nothing here dies to just one Rock Slide trigger, so that's good. We're a little better prepared for a Rock Slide Sorcerer than we were in our last deck. And I think I just like... Well, we can just kick Sproutling here. Yeah, that's probably fine, right? And then we can re-kick this, really get our land up, and then all this stuff gets turned on for future. I like just cranking out the Drakes here. And I like getting the Sproutling out to die. I want this thing to die. Hey Queen, how you doing? Cleric's deck went 7-1 and was pretty absurd. We faced one really nice looking black-red party deck that had a nut curve out on the play and had all the removal needed for our combo pieces, and they got us. But every other... There were a couple of close matches beyond that, but largely the deck stomped all day. Hey, Wolf, I'm liking the format too. Mostly I just throw this to the chat to decide. And Zendikar won today. This is a extra event. We're just getting a little extra game-ins in on, but... first time back to Zendikar in a while, and we got the old 7 win. Double Riptide... Pretty scary, means you can be taking a lot of damage real quick. I mean, this is like 17 damage here. Kick something and then... Hey, what do you know? We wanted that. And I also like this a lot. Let's get a dead sorcerer. Surprised they did that. I don't know what their plan is, but I wouldn't give up a sorcerer like that. I think it's great. Survivor throws a counter. This is to hand. If we kick this, we get 2 mana. So we can kick this and play a Survivor. Yeah, let's do that. Then we can chump a Riptide, throw a counter up here. We can even chump a Nectar Pot if they get really frisky. Just need to make sure we get a... keep one green available. And do we want more? Yeah, more green is what we really want. Yeah, Nectar Pot to block Squid seems good. And then Survivor to chump Riptide. We can even, let's keep it all back, and we can even threaten a Risen Riptide. Oh, did I misclick? Did I choose? I must have just been flaky. Did I only select one? Weird. My bad. I got obsessed over which one to get and then only got one. Huh, I think it would give me a warning, but maybe that's just too narrow since I clicked the button. Maybe Oppo thinks we're out of basics, though. Did you ever think of that? Maybe I'm just playing head games with my opponent. Well, they don't even have the other... They don't even have another wizard. I'm going to kick the Visionary, get another Drake, and force a block on the... force the Diviner to block a Drake. Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm going to play the wrong spell instead. Oh, that's interesting, though. I'm still going to send... maybe I need to get off the air. Apparently, I can't play anymore. This is fortunately not bad for us. We still get to go get our Vine thing. So we have other things. This is not what I wanted to do with my mana, but it's not the worst. It'd be really bad if, like, it left us with nothing good to do this turn, but as it is, we just go to a debatably better play anyway. You know, you could have made the argument to go Visionary Recovery. If they swing in, we'll presume kicker. We'll put Drake on the Diviner. Okay, there you go. Let's see what they send back here. Kill a Drake. And still happily trade for one of these Riptides. It's not even a 2-for-1. Nectar Pot, this is the best you've ever been for me in any deck in this format. See, they're even reconsidering whether to send the 5/5s, which is incredible for us, obviously. The underwhelming Dauntless Survivor and the underwhelming Kazandu Nectar Pot combining to stop the impressive Risen Riptides. Yeah, we could throw the Survivor in front of the other one, really make sure we're holding that race down. It's kind of the best it's going to do, right, is save 5 life. That's interesting. That's worth certainly the right play there. If they're going to give up a Riptide, send the Squid. But I am... so what we could do is take 10 and eat the Squid, but I like this play a lot more. Coral Helm. This that punt is really coming back to me now, because if we have a 8th land to play here, we get Coral Helm with a kicked Sproutling. As it is, I think we go kick Sproutling and hold the Coral Helm. Then we have a Might available too if we want it. Is there a reason to kick Arbor Mage? No, I like the Sproutling kick. Although, one reason to wait is to get something better than Reclaim the Wastes. We could get back a Might of Marasa, for example. In fact, we could go in, play it for some extra, and return it. You mean kick this, force the block, and then Diviner? Yeah, that's true. You can do that. Interesting. There's Diviner to get the Geyser Mage has been called. Turns off the Diviner as a card draw. And it does get... Well, we're going to get a Drake on board no matter what. Yeah, all right, let's do it. I need to decide. I'm not sure this is correct, but I need to do something. And we want to send the other Drake. I guess I'm going to leave it back between Squid and Diviner. Let's leave back our blockers and send in the thing that picks off the Geyser Mage. Tricky sequencing here, and we're at 9 life. You know, we've like you could make a case for playing this as land. We have we have the Stomper to get it back later, and we do have some other stuff coming up to do here. I think I'm playing this as land. We have Stomper in the deck, and this just it exemplifies that mistake I made with the Reclaim the first time that I was willing to do that. I really think we do just want to pile on the land here. We have Coral Helm that's going to hopefully dig us to spells. This is going to get us an extra spell. This can be kicked. If they send in here, I like potentially trying to figure out how to trade off the Arbor Mage to get it back with the Sproutling kick. And with that, I'm going to snap block with the Arbor Mage here.
All right, everyone, chill.
Squidward. Let's just Sproutling back. Although they know we have this. Maybe they got a counter or something. Well, we got action behind. And we get the Drake no matter what. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm feeling more confident about our situation. I'm going to send in both our attackable Drakes and have one back on defense against the Diviner, and also have a might in hand if we wanted. I would happily trade off a Drake for the Diviner, though, so would not use a might anyway. My plan here is to follow with a Chronicler. You like Squid? You just want to go for big damage? I was going to be greedy and go, but I suppose we can go for Squid and then Chronicler next turn looking for... We don't even need that, though, right? I mean, we already got a plan. Squid plus Arbor Mage. Although we don't have a land yet to actually attack with the Squid, so there's that. Squid doesn't do anything unless we hit land. So actually, I think I'm going to Chronicler. Oppo pausing. Nothing in hand explains it. No lands explain it. So something about their card is instant speed, question mark. Swing and a miss. So far we keep only seeing Zareth Sand when we Coral Helm Chronicler and miss. Also we have the Ooze that we've not seen in this deck yet. Alright, alright. They did have a piece of removal, but it's still not going to really punish us unless they come up with some amazing draw here. But at 4 life, maybe need to get a little bit more defensive. Yeah, Eruption. That's a good call, Fenor. Yeah, we are somewhat dead to Eruption, but now we can't play around it, though, so... Did I miss a sub? If I missed a sub, thank you. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, worried about the burnout, but... That just means we need to be aggressive, but we need to, like, probably leave 2 Drakes back to protect against Diviner. But we could go Stomper here. I think Stomper does that trick. Let's go Stomper here and attack. We can even go Stomper Squid. Oh, shoot. Except I didn't tap this for mana first, so we can't go Squid. Darn it. And I want this back. Boo earns, Ryan. Doing that anyway, and sending nothing. I'm gonna stay back. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm on 0 hourglass panic there. The reason that was all disjointed and weird is because I knew I was about to have my decisions made for me. D happy to punt anything he can find. No, it was not right. I mean, I misplayed. Do what you want. I think we're fine. Yeah, love it. The punt is real, Oppo Scoops. It was a UI punt, though. That's the thing. That's why I don't care. If it's a mistake that I would not have made in paper, then I don't care. All right, we got in a few more games here. Let's pause this again, and then I will finish this up probably tomorrow. Be a fine one to finish up tomorrow before I take a couple days off for the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. So let's hop to this view, and thanks for hanging around for part 2, YouTube friends. Part 3 should be up. See ya.